So after unit vocab, we then move on to geography. You got it. So unit 5, geography of ancient Rome. When we're talking about Rome, we're talking about part of modern day Italy. Now the empire of Rome will expand through Europe, Asia, and Africa. But before the empire expands, you might recognize this boot down here. Maybe you've talked about the boot before in a social studies class in elementary school. The original empire is going to start on this boot and then expand into Europe, Africa, and Asia. There are 2 geography standards. Explain how the physical features and human characteristics of a place influence the development of civilizations, societies, and regions. Explain the factors that influence the movement of people, goods, and ideas, and the effects of that movement on societies and regions over time. Look at the map. It is a beautiful map, the Italian peninsula. There are 3 key things about this. First, there are mountains, hills, and plains. Up here, we have the Alps. This offers protection. It's very difficult to travel over the Alps. And then hills are going to also provide some protection and be strategic. The city of Rome is going to be built on 7 hills. There's also another mountain range in the middle of the peninsula. It is your favorite thing, rivers, the Tiber River. We are back to talking about major rivers. If you see right here, you see itty bitty name Rome settling right along the Tiber River. Then the peninsula location is extremely important. Long coastlines. It is in the center of the Mediterranean Sea, so it's going to be a center of trade. The beginning of Rome is on the Italian peninsula in the Mediterranean to the west of Greece. We were talking about Greece last unit. We were talking about Egypt and Mesopotamia in the unit before that. They're all kind of in the same area around the Mediterranean Sea. They're all very close or have easy access to it. So Rome is to the west of Greece. The peninsula is poor in resources. It has just a few harbors and ports compared to Greece. You gotta have really deep water right beside land so ships can come really close and settle in ports. The peninsula is rich in land though. In Greece, only 20% of the land was farmable because of the mountainous terrain. For the Roman peninsula, they're going to have an easier time farming. They have lots of precipitation and they're surrounded by the Adriatic, the Mediterranean, the Tyrrhenian, and the Ionian. So lots of seas, and they experience a Mediterranean climate. The summers are hot and dry, and the winters are mild. Rome, yes, relies on rivers. Yes, 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 we are finally back to talking about major rivers because remember, Greece didn't have them. The Tiber River is going to provide that fresh running water that's necessary to support civilizations. On the flip side, for the Romans, the river is so shallow that boats cannot travel down the river to attack the city of Rome. So we're talking about the Roman Empire, and there's a city of Rome. Again, right here on this map, it's a little blurry, but we see Rome. So we're talking about the Roman Empire, and there's the city, that's Rome, the capital, like the capital city. So the Tiber River runs right by it, but it's too shallow for big boats to sneak attack and take over Rome, which is a good thing for the Romans. Mountains. The Alps and the Apennines offer protection. The Alps, again, are at the top, and the Apennines are in the middle. The Alps make it really difficult for people to travel into the peninsula. The Apennines are also going to make travel a little difficult being in the center of the peninsula. I'm going to adjust the screen to cover down here. Now, the city of Rome is going to be built on 7 hills. Building a city on hills is strategic to offer protection. If you can, on a hill, you can see further out, so your guards, your defenses, your protection system can be able to plan for attacks sooner than if someone was just traveling over flat land. Now, the image down here, the picture, this is of the Italian Alps. These are massive mountains. The Alps, some might call them the Swiss Alps, some region of the Alps are the Italian Alps, but they are massive mountains. So you see why it is so difficult to travel over them. Let me adjust it. All right. So the peninsula location in the Mediterranean makes it the center of trade. We see Greece over here. If we went further down, we'd get towards Egypt. This is where Rome begins, the Roman Empire. It is going to spread into all of this green area. It's going to spread down here, here. It'll spread here. It'll even go up into modern day Great Britain. The Roman Empire is going to expand so much. But from its original location, from the original part of the empire being on the peninsula, it's a good place for trade. It's not too hard to hop over here, hop over there, hop over there, hop over there. And when people are trading goods, people are also trading ideas.